Sri Lanka, the National Professional Accounting Organization of Sri Lanka, and the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, the global body for professional accountants, signed a historical MRA in September 2022 to recognize the membership of each organization. Under this, the members of one institute can get the membership of the other without going through the exam route. So we thought it's appropriate that we give you some clarity on this MRA. To talk about it, I have here with me today the heads of two institutions. Mr. Jahan Perimpanayagam, Chairman, Member Network Panel, ACCA Sri Lanka, and Mr. Sanjay Bandara, the President of CA Sri Lanka. Before I start the discussion about MRA, I would like to hear from each of them a little bit about the respective organizations. Mr. Sanjay Bandara, I would like to hear a little bit about CA Sri Lanka for the benefit of the audience and outline.
Thank you, Chaminda. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka is a national accounting body in Sri Lanka. Our institute was established way back in 1959 and we have been in existence over the last 64 years. During the last 64 years, we have produced around 9,000 chartered accountants and around 25,000 mid-level accountants, and at the moment we have around 30,000 plus the students. So out of the 9,000 chartered accountants we have produced, almost 40% of them are working in overseas countries.
I think that gives an understanding about what CA Sri Lanka is. To ask about ACCA Sri Lanka and probably the global context as well, I would like to hear from Mr. Jahan.
Thank you, Chaminda, and thank you, Sanjay. We are indeed proud of the MRA with CA Sri Lanka. So ACCA was founded in 1904, so it has a history of over 100 years. And today it's a global accounting body with members in 179 countries. The total number of members are 240,000 plus, and we have over 550,000 students who will become future members. ACCA has officers in 110 countries, and it has always championed being digital first, being progressive. Today they have ESG as an integral part of the syllabus, and the theme for this year's International Assembly was Accounting for a Better World. So I've been a member for over 20 years and I've been proud of my association with ACCA.
Thank you, Jahan. I would like to start with you on this MRA. So why would ACCA have entered into an MRA with CA Sri Lanka?
CA Sri Lanka is the most prestigious national accounting body in Sri Lanka, and ACCA is a global qualification. In order to strengthen the long-standing relationship and partnership that we've had over the years, this MRA was entered into to provide opportunities for members of both bodies to be able to obtain two world-class memberships.
So then let me hear from Mr. Sanjay about the benefits that members would get through this MRA.
I strongly believe that based on this MRA, the members of both ACCA and CA will be better recognized in the corporate world. And mobility of the members of the both institutions will be significantly increased.
Right. So, Jahan, now if you can give me a clarity about how an ACCA member apply this membership via this MRA.
ACCA members can visit the ACCA official website and submit the relevant documents specified, and there is also a detailed FAQ which will answer all your questions, and the fees that are relevant could be paid directly.
So I think the process is somewhat similar here as well. So in terms of CA, under this MRA, who is eligible? Can every CA apply for this, or is there a identified type of members who can apply for this, Mr. Sanjay?
Yeah, all ACCA members can apply for direct membership at CA provided four conditions are met. The first one is the ACCA members should be having 5 years of post-qualifying experience. That is the most important first condition that should be satisfied.
Sure.
Second one, so they should be resident in Sri Lanka at the time of submitting the application to CA Sri Lanka. Third one, they should not have been subject to disciplinary sanction within 7 years prior to their application. And the last one, another important kind of a criteria where they should have acquired their qualification after completing the final level examination of ACCA. So if ACCA members basically qualify the said four criteria, so they can apply for membership, direct membership at CA.
So would you be able to explain a little bit more on the process, how they can apply?
Yeah, so there is a application form, ACCA member application form available in our website, and so they can download the particular application and then complete it and submit to the member relations division of the institute together with the documents required. So thereafter the member relations division of the institute will contact them and complete the process of admitting them as members of the institute.
Mr. Sanjay, you mentioned about relevant work experience. If you can elaborate a little bit on that, that will be helpful.
Yes, I mean, they should have 5 years of experience in the industry in the capacity of an accountant or the finance manager, finance controller, CFO or a finance director, or in a practicing firm in the capacity of a manager, director or a partner. So only the experience in that category will be considered as the relevant work experience under this MRE.
Okay, so just because you have ACCA membership, you can't get in without those relevant experience. That's what you're saying. Thank you. Okay, if I get back to Mr. Jehan, so how would a CA member apply for ACCA membership under this?
So just the same criteria apply to applying CA members as well. I think the requirements are be a qualified CA Sri Lanka member, have not been subject to any disciplinary sanction within the last 7 years prior to the application, and have more than 5 years relevant post membership work experience. And the processing time is 1 month. That's a target. In case it exceeds, you are welcome to write to members at accaglobal.com and inquire about the status of your application. All the details are available on the ACCA website. There's a detailed FAQ as well as the application forms which you can download and submit.
Now, Mr. Sanjay, what about the situation when an ACCA member doesn't have 5 years of post-membership experience? Is there a way that they can also apply?
Yes, there's a way that they also can apply. There are two categories under this, Chaminder. The first one is ACCA members who have more than 3 years of experience but less than 5 years experience, meaning all ACCA members who have more than 3 years but less than 5 years experience. As far as the members coming within that particular category is concerned, so they got to face competency assessment and viva voce, basically to assess the adequacy of the practical training or the training they have acquired. So once they get through this competency assessment and viva voce, so they basically got to follow the same process what I earlier explained. Submit the application to the member relations division of the institute, and so they can obtain the membership of the institute. The second category is those members who have less than 3 years of experience. As far as they are concerned, so they got to complete 1 year of practical training as prescribed by the institute, plus the competency assessment and the viva voce to assess the adequacy of practical training of those members. So once they get through the competency assessment and complete 1 year of practical training, so they can obtain the membership at the institute.
Even if they are less than 5 years, they still can apply.
Still there's a
there's a route. Jehan, if I come back to you from ACCA side, how about the situation for CA members who have less than 5 years post membership experience?
It is necessary to have at least 5 years post membership work experience to be eligible for the MRA route.
Okay, so for the ACCA side, there is no mechanism below 5 years. Okay, great, thanks. Now, what about the situation, Mr. Sanjay, in terms of ACCA, they also have different routes to get the membership. They can go through the examination and take the membership, and they also can get exemption route. So what if there is an ACCA member who has got the membership through the exemption route? Are they eligible for this?
They are also eligible, but there's a condition where they should have obtained the ACCA membership at least by completing the strategic level examination. The final level examination of ACCA. Whatever the exemptions obtained, at levels prior to strategic level, so basically it will not be an issue or will not be considered. But the ACCA member should have completed ACCA final level and obtain the membership for them to be eligible for direct membership under this scheme.
Yeah, and I get back to you on the same question. So there are members in CA who have got this direct membership route. How do you take them into this MRA? Are they eligible, or is there a way out for them?
No, CA Sri Lanka members that have qualified through a direct membership route are not eligible. So those would be people who have come through the CPA Australia, ICAW and CANZ. Right.
Mr. Sanjay, what is the total investment for an ACCA member to get this CA membership?
So it is 405 sterlings.
Okay.
Based on the current exchange rate, it's about 170,000 Sri Lankan rupees is the total enrollment fee at the beginning.
And this CA also has this practicing certificate option, right? Do you think that the ACCA members who get the membership through this MRA get the option to go through this practicing certificate route?
Yes, they are also eligible for the practicing certificate provided they can meet two conditions. The first one is they should complete 2 years of practical training after being admitted as a member of the institute in a practicing firm. The second one is they should complete public practice module. We call it a PPM module of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka. Once both are completed, meaning once they complete 2 years of practical training and practicing firm and complete the PPM module of the institute, they are also eligible to obtain the practicing certificate of the institute.
Right. So we have heard from both of them about this MRA, and I would like to conclude with a small concluding remark from each of them if they have to say something more before they conclude the session. So let me first ask from Jahan if you have anything further to say.
We are truly proud of the partnership that we have had with CA Sri Lanka, and I think the MRA is a result of a lot of hard work that went in over months and years, and I'm very glad that this has come to culmination, and this provides a great opportunity for members of both bodies to receive another world-class qualification. So I would urge our members from the ACCA side to apply for the CA membership, and the CA members, we look forward to welcoming you into the membership and the fellowship of ACCA. And we also look forward to furthering and strengthening our partnership on many fronts. Thank you.
Thank you, Jahan. Mr. Sanjay?
So we at CS Sri Lanka are also very happy that we could finalize this MRA on a timely basis for wider benefit of the members of the both institutions. Both ACCA and CS Sri Lanka have been working together for many years for the wider benefit of stakeholders of both institutions. I invite members of both CS Sri Lanka and ACCA to get the maximum benefit of MRA signed by the both institutions. Thank you.
Thank you, Jahan and Sanjay, for that clarification. Now that we've got the nitty-gritties of the MRA, I invite the members of both institutes to take advantage of this historic MRA and fast-track your professional career by taking 2 memberships after completing 1. It is not only a fast track for you, but also a significant cost saving if you look at the cost that you have to spend otherwise if you go through the normal route. If you still have any further clarifications, you can reach out to the respective institutions. You can log into the website of CS Sri Lanka, and there's a separate page for the education division. You can see the FAQs there, and you can also go to the ACCA website to get similar information from that site. So the ACCA members who wants to apply for this direct route of CA need to send their application along with the documents to registration@csrilanka.org. CA members must send your application to ACCA through members@acccaglobal.com. If you want to contact via mobile phone, you can contact Aruna on 0710 235248 or Sujiva via 0710 235241. So they are at CS Sri Lanka. ACCA members can reach out to them. CA members can reach out to ACCA office Dilani 0777756078 and Amrit 0772 095 357. With that, we conclude our conversation today, and I hope the members of both institutions will not miss this lifetime opportunity. Thank you.